just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from SoFi. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll find his man, Lambert-Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's pick 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10. Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Myers on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Throwing. Herbert. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande second. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Less than a yard.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Moving to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second and a yard.
Let's go, let's go. Set. Delta.
Now it's Herbert. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. This one caught before. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
And the Chargers
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Hampton is in for a touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's carry number one for Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. Good good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down.
The man in motion here is Chark. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
39-yard gain on the play.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
First and 10 now from the 36. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. Looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. This run straight ahead for ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
ETN now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
21.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
59, 380. Hey, Kappa.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
5-9.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Herbert to the air again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ram.
They'll try to run for it with Hampton. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had an end. He does. 1st down.
And the Chargers.
2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked on by Talanoa Hufanga.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Broncos. They'll throw. It's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Ingram. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Darius Davis to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They face 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A 1st down throw for Nick. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Deion Henley getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Nix to throw. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with them.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
14 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Home troops right.
Pistol here for Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
That's another.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Herbert to the air again. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he will get into the end zone. Johnston, touchdown Chargers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Pass brought in by Chark. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing. Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. On 19 yards, pick up there. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 19 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Now 2nd and 10.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Second and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On second down, it's Nix. Pushed out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Throwing is Nix. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, here's Nix.
You've got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
By Singleton. It's a loss of 10. Leads to second down. At the 40.
Now, Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Los Angeles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll start at the 4. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Now to throw it here on first down. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made it about the 5-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on fourth and goal.
crowd right. 59. 5-9.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 1st down throw for Nix. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
he is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. He took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
On play action, now Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter. But the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
Herbert now on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Throwing again, Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.